and so diverse, like in terms of culture, in terms of grow up environments. So I think as long as you're happy in the end, as long as you're satisfied of what you're having, and you have your world, you have something you're pursuing, and I think that's enough. It's like I don't think to judge is not naive, you know, like because something, yeah. So I think the one way to show your maturity is not judge people. Yeah, that's what I think.
That also make me curious. Like I know you're in international relationship. Yeah. So as the relationship is already hard enough. So let's put two human beings from different cultural backgrounds. What is your main challenge?
Okay. So guys, just trying to be mature. Don't judge. So I think the biggest challenge would be the money. Money wise, yeah. Because like for us, for Chinese women, we think like our cultures, we just been starving for so many years, and including our parents, our generation, all generations, they just feel like money is something that the most valuable thing. So of course, like when guys show love to girl, when you give her money, that means
you're taking care of her.
Exactly. That's our culture. But for them, it's like if a man give a woman money, that means I'm seeing you as a prostitute. Yeah.
Really, that big difference?
Yeah, it's very different. So for them, it's like I don't want to be, I want to be clear, and because we don't understand each other beginning, so I just trying to. Because I know that you're gonna have a lot of culture difference. So I'm trying to beginning. I tell him like, so in the future, if there's anything you feel angry with or you don't like, please trying to understand first. Trying to ask me why it happens, why you think this way, why you do this way, and I will tell you why. And in the same time, and also like question myself why I have this kind of behavior. So it's kind of like a learning for each other, but in the same time, like we are trying to understand each other and to make the whole things more reasonable. I mean, at the beginning, you guys to attracted to each other, there must be some reason behind, and if you're for example, you stopped understand her, and instead of guessing her by your own culture, you're gonna have misunderstanding, and then once you have misunderstanding, you will have take those misunderstanding through all the rest of the relationship. I mean, it's so dumb. Yeah, that's how we kind of communicate with all the culture differences.
So that the keywords I heard is about communication.
Yeah.
Open.
Yeah.
Like at least you need to show each other what's going on, and you
exactly.
really like work on together.
Yeah.
To figure out.
Yeah.
What if I don't know, like maybe in some moments, you don't feel too open to the. Do you have an occasion like someone just shut the door? I mean, like shut the door of the heart. He don't want to explain you why. Is there any occasion, or you might be in a very, moody status, and you don't want tell like what is really happening, and also maybe you just don't figure out by yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's more important is the last factor you mentioned, is that I cannot figure out even by myself.
Okay.
I think my boyfriend is very, very calm guy, and he's like by any moment he's happy. He's crazy. He's crazy guy. So
crazy happy guy.
Yeah, crazy happy guy, crazy lucky guy. So what I said is like if like in our relationship, as long as I have no problem, our relationship will have no problem, because he's is super open-minded and super calm, super happy. So it's mostly by my side. So sometimes I'm anxious, or and when I'm anxious, or when I'm disturbing by something, and I would release my bad mood, like while we're talking, or while we are do anything, and then I would just feel at that moment I would not be emotional, just to judge him, to do something mean to him. I would rather just question myself, like why you are so anxious, why you are not being calm. And then after that, and I will just tell him, like, can I just figure out it myself, why I'm pissed off of such a small thing. And then I will think, I would say, okay, it's not because of this issue, it's actually because of something happened before on me. Maybe something happened while I was a child and I didn't like it, and it reflects now. And like all those factors can evolve. So it's very complicated to analyze, like why you are angry and why you are sad, why you are, even why you don't like something. So you just keep asking yourself why, and then analyze like what can make you happy. And after, I would tell him, like, sorry, and I just figure out why I was upset because of blah blah blah. And then he would say, okay, I understand. And then just to how to figure out once we have some problems.
So every time when you explained, he fully understood and support you, or sometimes he also cannot really understand, and may also have a hard time to accept.
No, not really. I think I'm quite expressive. I know trying to communicate in a good way, instead of just judging him, like you are so bad, you're selfish, but I would never say things like that. I would just first question myself first, and then I'll say, and then I will tell him why I'm angry, and then after I'll say, I hope next time you can do this, and then he will listen and he will do next time. So it just never happened again, like once there's any problem happened.
Wow, that's a good skill. Like you said, like you try to explain, and you actually give your not dream list,
Instruction.
yeah, instruction, but which I think it might work for guys.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, guys not easy to figure out what's really going on, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Even you explain all the moody reason, but he still don't know what to do.
Yeah, exactly. For example, once we had to argue, like at the very beginning, and then I just, girls are very emotional, and I sent him message, and then he didn't reply, and then until the second day, and then he replied me, and then I was so anxious for the whole night, I said, this guy is not a good guy. Like I would just keep thinking, like I should find another guy. That's very anxious. Is all those thinking is actually just want to protect yourself, not being hurt. And then like the second day, like he asked me, why are you so angry? I said, because you give me the time to think everything through. I mean, this is very unhealthy for a relationship. Like once you do this, and I would be very anxious. So I hope you would do, like maybe when I'm anxious at the first time, you just call me and tell me explanation, and then like stop the time of letting me just thinking alone, wandering around, and oh my gosh, you find a better guy, and just, those kind of things. And that's what. And after. And every time we have some misunderstanding, and he will call me like right away, or explain me right away. And that's how I would just stop thinking about relationship issues, or just to do something else.
Yeah. Like what's been said, like say women's are from Mars and or Venus, and the guys are from Mars. I guess it's also very different thinking way behind, right?